Hey church family, Jordan here. I want to help prepare you for worship this Sunday, May 24th, as well as share about some things coming up in the life of the church. So this Sunday, it's Memorial Day weekend, so a couple things to note for that is that there will not be a Sunday school hour happening, so nothing between 9 a.m. and between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. But we will have our two worship gatherings, our first one at 9:15, followed by our second at 10:45. We'll be in our final sermon within this evangelism series that we've been walking through. Pastor Mark will be preaching from the book of Acts, chapter 2 for us, and that will be the end of that specific series. Next Sunday, we'll start into the book of Psalms and book 3 specifically, so we can look forward to that. But again, no Sunday school, but just the worship gatherings this weekend. And then there will be no youth group this coming weekend, so parents with teenagers, you can pocket that away. There will be youth group the following Sunday, even before we start into our summer routine on Wednesday. So more to be shared about that in the coming weeks. One thing to note afterwards will be Monday. The offices are closed here at the church, so if you're looking to come in or make a phone call here, there will be no one here in the building, so feel free to drop by on Tuesday or shoot the church an email or whatnot. And then the following Sunday is a fifth Sunday. There's 5 Sundays in May. It's a long month, but it's flying by. So for fifth Sundays, we will be having the children in the worship gatherings. So we will be having classes for the nursery, so infants through 2-year-olds, so during both gatherings, but the kiddos will be getting to worship alongside us that Sunday. During the first service specifically, they will be singing songs that they've been imprinting on their hearts. So Michelle Wysong or Steph Goodwin, they'll be sending out notes for that to help parents prepare for that morning. But also, we get to witness and celebrate a handful of baptisms that morning, some happening during first service, some happening during second. So it will be a sweet morning to gather together. So much to look forward to. And then also that day specifically is the deadline for the men's breakfast. So we would really love for the men who are anticipating coming to register for that. So I'd encourage you to do that before the end of the day on that Sunday, May 31st. So that'll be for June 6th, the following Saturday. So you can find all the details for that online at christcovenant.org/events, and it will give details for fifth Sundays and men's breakfast and so on and so forth and how to register for that. So a couple more things to note. If you have children or grandkids or neighbors or friends that you're longing to invite to specific events. So in July, we'll be hosting our Worship Expressions Camp. We had allotted for 85 participants for that, and that quickly filled up, which is God's grace and kindness towards us to have that many seek to be involved, in addition to even the volunteers. So the team, they gathered and they increased that number to 120. So if you didn't get to sign up for that, or you have a neighbor you want to invite, or a friend or family member, so on and so forth, I'd encourage them to do that and to do it quickly, because there is limited space. So they can do that by going to christcovenant.org/events, find the Worship Expressions Camp graphic, click on that, follow the prompts, and if they have questions or problems doing that, feel free to reach out to the church. We're glad to help with that. So that's coming up as well as a book study for children. Those details are on the church website as well. You'll need to register for that, but a lot of other events happening in the life of the church with kids, with women's events, with men's ministry. So looking forward to this summertime as it quickly arrives and gets here soon. But before that, we get to worship this Sunday. So looking forward to worshiping alongside you all this weekend, and I'll see you then.